It's Maru! Oh!
Wow.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I think this actually could be a mistake, guys.
It could be a mistake or it could be extreme confidence.
Last time these guys played against each other, TY beat him.
Yeah.
I lost the
true.
coffee over it, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Wow.
true, but you know, Maru does have confidence on this map as well. He usually plays TVZ
Yeah.
a lot on this map. He loves to do that 2 barracks proxy, but
Right.
he knows the map. They're obviously pretty confident in his TVT. Maybe they're trying to get revenge for him for that last loss.
Well, I mean, yeah, as you said, like earlier in the league, they always put him on this map. So he was obviously always going to be ready for TVT or TVZ. Mostly got TVZ, but clearly, like, Maru is very good at TVT as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, he just had that first game before to watch TY's whole style in TVT. You saw it yesterday, you saw it today, so he's going to have a lot of information from just the last 2 days to go off of against TY here.
That's
Yeah.
true, and you know, they didn't probably expect that they'd be hating TY with Cure. So like maybe Maru was just like, oh, I was gonna play this off against him anyways. Maybe I don't care what map I'm actually gonna face him on. I can actually go ahead and play this one on merry-go-round. I don't know, man. Like you said about studying his style, I feel like the thing to study about his style is he's just really fast and he's really good. And his Terran versus Terran doesn't really like lend itself to one sort of specific style that's like.
Yeah, well, we've seen 2 styles in the last 2 days.
We certainly have. Let's see what sort of style we're going to see from him here in our second Terran versus Terran in a row. I can't believe this is SPL.
Up here on the top left in the blue for JINAIR Green Wings, it's Maru.
And over here at the bottom, 6 o'clock, it's TY, otherwise known as Taeyong. His opponent, otherwise known as the Marine Prince, otherwise known as Sweet Feet.
What? Really?
No. But he always takes his shoes off in the booth.
Sure, I don't know if that means he has sweet feet, man. Like, let's not go there.
Wasn't there a character in a book called Sweet Feet once? I swear there was.
I haven't read that book.
Like,
Didn't you say that was the name of Falstad's mount?
I think that is Falstad's. Griffin's name is Sweet Feet.
Interesting.
How many different names are there for Sweet Feet? Like, who else is Sweet Feet?
Could be you.
My feet are very not sweet.
I wouldn't know. But
Anyway, this map, guys. Let's move on.
ooh, gas first.
Yeah, gas first. As I was going to say, this map is a very aggressive map for Terran. Very open naturals, very open map in general, so we do see a lot of aggression from Terrans in TVT.
Yeah.
A lot of Hellion, a lot of fast Reapers, so we'll have to wait and see exactly what is going to go down. But it looks like TY going to go for some fast Hellions.
Yeah, I would expect so. It could also be a rushed Cloak Banshee play. I'm actually really worried for Maru. This is like, I mean,
Why are you worried for Maru?
I just think that
Don't worry.
Well, TY is just clearly, I mean, after he won that last game, he was like down like 30-40 supply and like just was still able to confidently control the map. Like, do you really want to TPT this guy?
Yeah.
The next map is Overgrowth as well, so it's not like
It's not like the best Terran map either, but it's not a horrible map. And I mean, looking at KT's lineup, they don't have the scariest Zergs either, which is a big factor, I think, in this choice. Like, okay, like, if I get action on this map, you know what? No problem. I'll deal with it.
I just feel like, yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. It just feels like there's so many other reasons why I would want to use a Zerg here. Well, let's see how this one plays out regardless. Factory's way ahead here for TY.
Looking at True's, like, ZVP yesterday, I'm sure they kind of want to save him for, like, a little while. I mean, he's such a good ZVP player.
No?
So they might not want to deal with ZVP.
Saving him for Zest or Stats, not a bad idea as well.
Oh,
Moonblade.
thank you, buddy.
You have a fan.
Ooh, appreciate that.
It's true. It's a true statement on that sign.
Well, the makeup lady did take about 20 to 30 minutes on my face and hair today.
Yeah.
I'm pretty painted, so, you know, it's doing some work.
Well, this is one of the problems of going gas first. Your opponent will usually get a scout off on you, even on the 3-player map.
Yeah. definitely gets a good scout off. So very, very good start from Maru there.
But he doesn't know whether it's a drop or if it's going to be Banshees. He actually doesn't know.
Yeah, that is true. He saw the starport coming up, but he doesn't know which possible tech path it's going to be.
Good deny here on the scout. And that's what happens when you scout late.
Doesn't even see if there's a CC.
No, it doesn't see anything. Reaper's going to try to get in there, and
will be able to get through, actually.
Yeah, will get in. Sees no CC. Going to go for the main.
Should get in. Really nicely done. We'll see this Hellion. Sees a tech lab on the factory. So, that's some good information. And back at home, tech lab switcheroo. Going to be seeing a Banshee coming out here.
Ooh, Raven.
Raven, in fact.
Seeing both players kind of maybe changing it up a little bit considering how well they got scouted. Like, well, not much is going to happen in this match.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
TY also got the scout on the starport right next to that factory that was building the tech lab. So he's like, oh, if you're going Banshees, I'm going to be totally safe. I'll have a Raven by then.
Yeah, exactly right.
He actually he made a Viking first and is going to, well, hold that thought. He's actually going to pressuring a gas first Terran can often be really, really successful, but this high ground advantage, I don't know how much is really going to get done here.
He does not want to fight that, unless he can get some great shots off of
Which
the Marines.
he does.
Whoa. Marines kind of lined up a little too much.
He's actually going to have to maybe use an auto turret here to defend.
Going to pull SCVs.
Yeah, auto turret would be nice. Blocks them in that way.
That's so cute.
Okay.
That
means that no Hellions can run by further as well.
4 SCVs go down.
Yeah, 4 SCVs, and he lost a bunch of mining time as well. Don't forget that.
He could lose the Raven if he's not careful. Okay. Just getting scared. So, this has been kind of crazy. They're both now going into Ravens. The Viking that he popped out with gives him a little bit of air control for now.
That was a good father. Bringing their kids to Pro League.
Yeah, that's actually how you raise your kids.
Yeah, that's how I'm going to raise mine one day.
Yeah, man. It's just how you got to do it. Like, if you're once your kids are old enough to enjoy StarCraft, which is actually from about like 3 weeks, I'd say. Then you can have them watching Pro League, and when they get old enough to go to the studio, you take them down there to every match.
You go on a trip to Korea. You're like, you know what? We're gonna go to Korea. We're gonna watch this in real life, little Jimmy. And you're like, thanks, Dad. You'd be the best father ever.
Yeah. You would be, actually.
Yeah.
Like you could actually have the #1 dad mug, and it'd be true.
It'd actually be true. It's like the one time it'll be true.
99% of the time, it's not true. It's just a.
Like on one side of the mug, it says #1 dad. On the other side of the mug, there's like a picture of you and your son at Pro League, just to prove it.
And wow, we see double medivac production for TY. So he's going to go for a bit of an aggressive drop here. Oh, boosted out. I wonder if Mario's watching. I think he might have been, and that was a big tell.
Well, now the medivac's actually just like healing up some SCVs, which honestly is not a bad idea.
Yeah, well, I mean, if Maru wasn't paying attention, then it's going to do some critical damage with like a Marine tank drop this early on.
Well, let's see, because, the faster orbital definitely goes to Maru here. TY a bit late in that regard. Careful that Hellion. But he's also going to land his CC first as a result of this. So a little bit of an economic edge goes to Maru right now. And when it comes to economy, everything seems to be about the same. He's going to do an auto turret drop.
Yeah.
Wants to get that achievement where you kill 25 SCVs with auto turrets.
That must be why he's doing this.
It's the only reason.
These Vikings are, if they're a little further close to the edge, he could do something here, but oh no.
This is actually really aggressive, this drop, but if he unloads everything, this could be disastrous. Let's see. I think he's going to clean this up.
Wow.
Yeah, it's totally cleaned up. He's going to have to deal with this Raven, but I think he should be okay.
The tank's already dealing with it.
As long as he moves his SCVs, which he does. Only 1 kill gets down, and
he says, happy birthday to Maru. Good Korean there.
Nice.
So, this is a pretty good position, I have to say, for Maru right now. He's shut everything down. He's got a massive Viking lead, which, like we talked about last game, is so important.
So important. 6-1. 2 tanks at the natural here, but looks like Maru's going to push the aggression considering how badly he defeated that drug.
Oh, man.
Losing the Raven.
Yeah. Loses his Raven. Just has to be careful not to fly above the Marines, which he does. And Maru's got this game in his grasp already.
I mean, and he's producing 2 medivacs as well, so we can definitely see a drop into the main with the cover of Vikings here. This is really going to spread out TY. I mean, he's going to either have to defend his natural or his main. It's going to be so difficult to stretch between both.
Well, this is, pretty I mean, this attack is set up to be crippling. Like, there's not much that like TY can do to make it so that this attack goes poorly for Maru. Like, he has PDDs to help out his drop. Like, he already has some Viking count, so the PDDs are pretty much irrelevant. He's just going to land his Vikings. He's actually going to burst these tanks down.
He gets a tank, and he's killing all the SCVs over there as well. He's going to get another tank over here. The Vikings still remain, and he's doing tons of damage. Pulls back the tanks from the natural. Has to use more SCVs, but the Vikings taking down everything.
Well, guys, looks like I was wrong. This was absolutely not a mistake. This was a great choice, and Maru crushes TY here.
Wow, so much damage.
GG. Wow. Maru looking solid, man. He's in. But now he's got to play game number 3 on Overgrowth. But, like you said, they don't really have very many good Zergs, KT. I don't think we're going to see action here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think we might have to see a Protoss in this map at this point. I mean,
yeah, but which one?
Or, I mean, we could see
stats.
We could see Flash. Could we?
We're going to see 3 TVTs in a row.
Oh my god, it's like Christmas.
Did this actually happen?
That would be amazing. It's so hard to tell. It's such a weird position because, yeah, KT just doesn't have like the top of the line Zergs that you'd want to deal with Maru.
Yeah.
Not at all. I mean, after that is Habitation Station. So, you know, it's not a bad map for Terran again. These are really nice Terran maps to start with.
Yeah, no,
we could see Flash here.
We could.
I'm gonna hold on to hope there, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be Flash next.
I'm feeling like it's gonna be stats.
I think after TY goes down in a TVT like that, I don't want to send out Flash again. Although their TVT records are the same, 5 and 2, Flash and TY. So maybe similar. Maybe if Flash is on the bench and he's like, okay, I know this map really well. I'm pretty confident against Maru's style. I won't do a drop like that, like TY did. And
he's like, put me in, coach. I'm ready.
Maybe he does that, but that's not really usually the way that the Kespa teams work. They usually like try to send out specific players for the maps. And
well, that's true too. Yeah, for sure.
Here's something else to consider. Somebody we haven't even mentioned once today. Zest. When is he going to come out? He normally plays on Frost, which is our 6th map. Excuse me. Do you want to wait that long? Because what if things start to get out of control and you don't end up being able to use